Hey guys, what's up? So, I was looking at the Illaoi Infinite on block, and I was like, man, I would love to create a setup to get to this off of basically any combo with total consistency. So here's what I came up with. So as soon as I saw it, my mind instantly went to this one thing that I would always get like frustrated about with Illaoi. And honestly, it was never the biggest thing in the world, but it was just about this, her down S1. I'm sure you guys know, but if you connect this move and you have a tentacle anywhere on screen, the tentacle will do a follow-up. It'll track them and then pull them to the ground. The only thing was, if you were doing a really long combo at the end of it, the tentacle would just whiff. Your first hit would connect, but the tentacle would whiff. And this kind of sucked because this was a way for you to get limit strike, which Illaoi struggles with. So I thought at the end of the combo, you could do that and then maybe go into your tentacle super. And you still can do that, but in order to, you have to sacrifice a lot of damage in your combo because you can't do the longest combo possible. But maybe you already see where this is going. First, let me show you guys the Illaoi Infinite. So calling it an infinite is, I don't know, kind of misleading. It's an infinite on block, but you know, at any point during the sequence, they can just take the hit and then they'll stop getting hit. It's just an interesting situation because it's basically saying like, okay, well, you have to get hit eventually, otherwise I'm just gonna keep chipping you out. So I was like, man, in order for me to have a setup with this, it would require them to be air blocking, and it would have to be something that like either accounts for or like can cover all of their tech options. Because if they're in the corner and I had a setup for this, it would have to be able to get around them forward teching. Well guys, the awesome thing about this tentacle is it tracks them wherever they are, even if they forward tech. And you see, that hit so fucking meaty, even though they teched and it didn't even look like it was gonna hit them. And not only did it hit them, it drags them into the corner. So even though they try to tech away from me, they still get pulled into the corner. And what this means is, Illaoi has a consistent way to set this kind of thing up. Now, first of all, there is counterplay to this. A few things actually. One, obviously, you know, if you're in the situation, you don't have to block, you can just take the hit, which is beneficial. Like it'll technically make you take less damage from this, but it's still like a beneficial thing for Illaoi. Also, they don't even have to tech out of this. You know, it's a common situation where someone will have a setup off of a person's tech options. And a good way to beat that is usually not teching. The problem with that is, if you don't tech against Illaoi doing the combo, she'll just get, you know, the limit strike tentacle, which is also beneficial. Like, it creates a situation where you can go into your tentacle Oki, and they can't break out of it as soon as you do the super, because that's a common occurrence. You'll do your tentacle super like this, and as you do it, people will break and make you lose your meter. Also, it's just great because Illaoi doesn't have good options to go into limit strike a lot of the time. So in that way, this is kind of like a situation where your opponent picks what Oki they want to be set up with. And you guys probably noticed, I had used my assist to go into this, to get it at the very end of the combo. But I also made a combo that doesn't require you to use your assist. I'll show you guys right now. It requires that you do this. And look at that. I can break down this combo for you guys. You do Illaoi's normal starter here, run up 5M, 5H, 2H, then you neutral jump and press JL 4 times. After that, you press RS2, and if done right, they should get hit by the grounded tentacle. Then you just do heavy into the 2S1, and then here you have to delay your charge heavy. Otherwise, the tentacle will just actually guaranteed connect. I like to do this by dashing forward a little bit. And if you did it right, they should fall out during the tentacle hit. Now, this is really underdeveloped. This just came out at the time of this video. So I really want to experiment more with this and see how useful I can make it. I'm going to try to get this really consistently. I'm sure you guys don't believe in me, but I will try to do this online. And, you know, it will probably get patched out eventually, but I'm gonna use it right now while it's in the game. Anyway, yeah, that's just a cool thing I wanted to show you guys. The video is over.